Okay, this is done. Okay, guys, welcome back. All right, it's been a good weekend for us. It was one fantastic on a Saturday, and I totally crashed. I was so tired. I'm with my first good rest for the week. All right, so that's why now I'm back fresh. I'm ready, and there's a lot of information to share with you today. Right, a lot of fantastic information to share with you today. Now, today we should also have another 20 friends coming in to join us on our Trade with the Boys family. They are going to be there for temporarily because they are still going to think of whether they want to join us permanently. So, but I still invite them to come on the morning MAO to really watch what we have to share every day. And of course, at the end of the day, they make the final decision. Of course, if 1 month later, if they think that it is not really good for them, it's not really what they want, they can leave, of course. All right. So that is how we do this. We want people to see that we really are very open. We don't mind people seeing what we are doing. And at the end of the day, it's all about risk management. Correct. Okay, so let's just start this morning MAO right now as I share my screen to today's topic. Okay, here we go. Okay, now today is the 29th of March 2021, Monday. All right, the caption for this morning is end of 2021 quarter one soon. Right, indeed, another few more days will come to the end of the first quarter. 1st of April is coming. Is April Fool Day? I don't know. Okay, but end of the day is this. Are you ready to cash in? Now, basically, why am I saying that? I'm just subtly informing you that, right, usually after the first quarter, if the stock market is generally going upwards, right, most of the time, there will be some profit taking. Now, it's not going to be 100% thinking, nothing is 100% in the world, but except death, of course. Because the financial market itself, right, no matter what, whoever tells you 100% sure win, all this crap, it doesn't really exist, okay? End of the day is that only scams and Ponzi's and shit like this is how they tell you a lot of good stuff. End of the day, they feel terribly. So for us itself, we are staying here very properly, and we want you guys to actually make money from the financial market in the right way. And of course, this morning, there's a lot of financial news that I need to share with you. There's so many of them. So let's just start this morning session, okay? All right, now, for those who are joining us, you may want to turn your phone to the horizontal mode because my little video is going to block some of the part of the charts. So maybe you may not, get to see it. And of course, for those joined for Bitcoin, do take note. The Bitcoin segment itself is very, very short. Okay, very, very short. So it's more for financial market. Once we have the second workshop done, I'll do another special MAO, right? Basically meant for cryptocurrency. Okay, I'll do that. I'll arrange my time. I'll see that likely be in the afternoon. Okay. All right. So in case for those who are wondering what's MAO, is market analysis and outlook, short form. Okay, let's just begin. All right. Now, I really think that the PR, if there is any reason for this happening now in the world, I really think that the PR campaign manager is fantastic. He's brilliant. Okay. Apparently now, right, Evergreen, the liner basically blocked the Suez Canal. We understand that, okay? So that was what happened. And it was causing it not able to let people go past it. Okay, that one we understand. But apparently now in China, okay, it happened again, okay? In China itself, in Nanjing, a Evergreen trailer basically blocked the entire expressway. I mean, we know that it's just pure coincidence, but I just tell you this, wow. I'm very sure now you go to Google, you go to Evergreen, right? Wow, you can see all the thing about Evergreen. So I just say that, just to be naughty this morning, I'm just saying that the PR manager is fantastic. Just doing this alone, well, going to create a lot of this hype or at least branding and publicity here. Okay, I'm just being funny here and naughty here. All right, but anyway, geez, maybe I should consider doing that for TWB instead. Okay, so that is the little joke of this morning. Now, this is something I really like, this cartoon. All right, this cartoon itself is actually, we know it's Adam and Eve, and we know what happened to Eve. Eve basically took the apple from the serpent, and then things go, terrible, right? So, well, you can see that this apple, the color of this apple, obviously is not the color that we know. Okay, it's a black apple. So, poisonous, is it? All right, and the way she says that I'm long apple is like, okay, I'm telling you I'm long apple, but am I really long? That's trying to tell you that about this, how the financial market works. It's giving a poisonous apple and telling you that I have it, but I bite it, I have it, but actually in my back of my mind it's something else. Okay, so why am I bringing this up? Because I believe that this is actually what is happening right now. Now, basically means that there are people who are saying that they are long in something, but in actual fact itself, right, they may be doing something else. That's why I am bringing you this cartoon. All right. So let's see more later on. Okay, but just to let you know, very important is Tesla on Friday actually went down below $600. Okay, Tesla. All right, went up below $600 before it climbs back up. And I've been telling you this, Tesla should be going down below $600, and it really, really happened. Okay. So let's start this morning. Let's motivate one another. First, as usual, every morning I want you to motivate each other. Passion can't be fake. Indeed, I really tell you guys that, why am I able to do this every morning? Because I am very passionate with my job. I really like what I'm doing. I'm not a YouTuber. YouTubers, they survive on by doing videos and they talk and they get tens of thousands of millions of viewership and get money. Now look at my YouTube channel. It's less than 300 people subscribers. I have only like probably 10 or 20 views every other day. My point is I'm not looking at this as a revenue. It's more of for me to archive all my sharing and a very important reminder on what am I looking at the market. And of course, it basically give me a bit of incentive to work, wake up in the morning to get all the financial information, get in line so that I can prepare my trading day. Because end of the day, the trading day yields more money than being a YouTuber. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Of course, I don't mind being a YouTuber and getting more money for extra income from YouTube, but I know that at the moment now, not yet. Okay. So it's time for me to take action and make my dreams happen. And I told you guys, I'm really a big visionary. I really visualize that, in the time to come, I will be much richer than what I am today. And of course, I'll bring a lot of you guys at the same level. I want you guys to be rich. So when you are rich yourself, you can actually help to do my second part of my dream is to help more people around the world, especially those who really need extra help. Those unfortunate people who can't even survive on daily bread. I mean, they don't have enough money, all right, for daily bread. So that's why I want you guys to help out one another. So TWB is all about helping one another and we leave no one behind. That is always our motto, all right? So if you like this itself, right, give me a thumbs up. If you like this, what I just said, give me a thumbs up. I would love to, hear it from you live right now, okay? All right, so disclaimer as usual, whatever I can share today, please understand this, you must check your current financial condition. Nothing is 100%, as I mentioned earlier. You have to do your own risk assessment, okay? It doesn't mean that I tell you that what will happen today, it will really happen. You must do your own risk management. All right, wow, I can see all the love and all the thumbs up is coming in right now. Fantastic, guys, excellent. Okay, all right, so you got a disclaimer? Okay. Now, the thing is this, let me just do a bit of advertisement, okay? Because it's a brand new week, I have to do that. Okay, now the thing is this, our event was a resounding success. It was fantastic. I mean, I know that I visualized that it will be a success, but it was so incredible, especially towards the end, right? So what happened is this, we have Winston Yap, a multi-millionaire, coming on board, telling you guys how to understand cryptocurrency better. I know his explanation was point solid. Okay, if you don't know cryptocurrency after the 1 hour session, I'm very sure you're going to be like half expert. Okay, and of course he's so concise and he show you so many articles to present his view. That's why, Winston, I give you the #1 up. Okay, thumbs up for you. Then of course we have Yao Tong, right? Zhang Yao Tong, our local celebrity. He came in and he gave a very good sharing of his trading experience, and you can see from his facial expression that he really tells you that how he trades and what things to watch out for. I mean, really, only a true blue trader can show that type of facial expression. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, end of the day is that some people can lie about it and act on it, but this guy himself, he trades, so he can tell you. Okay, so what's happening now is this. I also presented a very powerful seasonal chart that I mentioned. Okay, it's from someone else. I took it from him and I give him great kudos, credit for it, and I should present it on Saturday. Okay, this chart, if it's going to be really falling in place, wow, a lot of us will make a lot of money. So that's why if you missed last Saturday session, okay, FYI, we have one more coming up soon. Okay, one more coming up soon. Okay, so 27th of March is no longer available. Obviously, we know that. Again, so the thing is, this is completely sold out. We have actually people asking for seats. We tell them, say, I'm so sorry, we cannot, because it's really run out of seats. So the next one is no longer 20 seats left. We have less than that, 15, okay? We have 15 seats left, okay? All right, only 15 seats left. So guys, you need to go to tradewiththeboys.online, www.tradewiththeboys.online to register, all right, to register. Now, I just be upfront here yourself. Zhang Yao Tong, because of his schedule, he cannot make it on the 3rd of April. He can't make it. So if you're coming in, you're coming down for him only, Ted, I'm so sorry, you can just cancel your seat, okay? Because he won't be available on that day. He won't be available on that day. So just FYI. All right. But of course, if you are here to listen to us, fantastic. Let me show you some great highlights on the day. Now, first of all, it's a full class. The Singapore under the Safety Act, we can only have 50 members, and indeed, everybody is all there, and they were there ready. We actually got our IT support guy to download stuff for them, and they were able to utilize the system. Okay. And of course, we have Winston basically coming in, and he showed a brilliant PowerPoint 1 hour snapshot on the what's cryptocurrency trading and stuff like that. Then, of course, we have this myself telling you how to use a KCX indicator to buy and sell. And I was so confident to tell you that you can use it for the last 3 months, and the accuracy is as high as 78% or even higher, okay, or even higher. And of course, the 3 of us came on stage to do some prize presentation for some very lucky winners, and it was fantastic. It was a great day for me to have the 2 top solid handsome guys right beside me. And of course, we have one fantastic moment when one I believe she's 70 to 80-year-old. All right, she came in and she told us that she was so happy because she get to meet her idol, and the idol is Zhang Yaodong. All right, this is not staged, it's real. FYI, this lady, all right, she actually in a way, she studied law and she passed the bar, all right, just that she didn't practice eventually. So it was a very touching moment when Yao Dong basically gave her a very big hug, and I was so happy. She actually wrote in the Facebook, of her own Facebook itself. That was a very fantastic moment. And of course, then after that, we have a lot of students or participants coming in because they have won prizes, and they were happy. End of the day, the end of the day is this: it's not about rah trying to push sales. We don't do that. We are basically here to want to let people know and feel that this is the community that that we are actually gearing for. We just want you guys to be happy, and we want you to make money. So end of the day, it was a solid, very remarkable event. And I tell you this, I mean, I had done so many events in my life. This last Saturday one was really one that take that away, right? It was really incredible. I really love it. All right. Thank you guys. Okay. So this coming Saturday, we have one more show, one last show. In fact, one last one, because we won't be doing this forever. So do note, okay, this will be on the 3rd of April, this coming Saturday, left 15 seats. Okay. That was what I saw yesterday. So maybe today already left 10 seats. I don't know. All right. So do your part, quickly join in. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to have a lot of global news coming in right now, a lot. Okay, the first few are all on COVID-19. Now, why I want to bring COVID-19? I reminded people this. I want to say this again. Now, the stock market itself is going up. We understand that. But recently, there was a rotational play between the technology shares that was being taken off from the market. They found profit taking, and then they went into the epicenter stock. Now, the reason why they are buying those counters is because they are saying that the economy is recovering. They want to reopen the economy, and basically this direction. And of course, I keep on stressing this. I mean, are we going to reopen the economy? That's the first thing. Or is it because that people just want to reopen the economy for the sake of doing that? Now, we understand a country can starve itself if I say it doesn't open its revenue its market to other people. But the problem is around the whole world, it is still ongoing. Let me bring it to you important data from India, example. A double mutant variant of COVID-19 found in India, apparently. And you can see that people are actually still basically having a lot of problem, okay? And apparently up to 15 to 20% of the sample collected, right, has this double mutant virus, okay? Now, it's not able to really kill off a person, but it's definitely going to cause a bit of problem. And end of the day is ongoing right now. And this variant is actually, there's more than thousands of variants, in fact. We have UK, we have Brazilian, we have South Africa variant. So it's actually pretty scary at this moment right now. And of course, Mexico now says that the country true COVID death toll is 60% higher than the official test confirmed numbers. Now, obviously, we all know that the numbers are actually way higher. It's all depends whether the country want to tell the truth. So, if Mexico is able to be very honest here, I'm going to give a very simple idea. Maybe other countries that's holding back maybe 10 to 20%. So basically, I mean, end of the day is really the number of, you can see this is the graves available for made pathway for the unfortunate victims, but you can see that this is really very disheartening and it's ongoing right now. So basically it's just telling you that, right, okay, although the economy, they're pushing up to make things reopen. But with the COVID ongoing, right, the moment there's another wave coming in, and it could be much harder, then I can tell you this, it's going to be back to square one again. And those who have been buying shares because they think that it's going to reopen, they may be going for a root shock. So that's why I keep on mentioning today. Today is the 2021 first quarter, and maybe it's a good week for you to take some profit off the table. All right, this is my personal take. All right. So of course in USA now, all right, it's a very delicate position because we see that the COVID cases are increasing along with the vaccination now, which means that if the vaccination is ongoing and the COVID cases coming down, that's very positive. But the problem is the vaccination is actually going up because they keep on increasing the pace, but the COVID-19 cases are also going up at the same time. So what is happening? Is it because on the way to vaccination, there's a problem there, or because the vaccination really doesn't work? So a lot of very dangerous thing ongoing right now, and I keep on tell traders this, be careful. But of course, probably like this now, we see that it's the summer period, people really dying to go out to the sun, and therefore you can see in Miami Beach itself, so many people was everywhere. I mean, seriously, no one will wear a mask to the beach, correct? So unless these people are all vaccinated, if not itself, right, isn't that a very big congregation of problem? So anyway, we cannot stop people from doing that. So only thing is that we just hope that things get better. But now with the UK B117 variant going on, it's going to be tough. All right, it's going to be very tough. So I can only tell you this, I just wish and pray that nothing goes wrong. Let's just go through this. I also want to travel. But of course, we know that, right, things are not really going along, because you can see that the COVID cases now and the hospitalization is all having a bit of problem. And just last week, all right, with all the vaccination, the number of cases actually shoot up by 12%. Oh my God. So really, the only thing that is the positive or the silver lining of this is that the COVID-related death is declining. But of course, if you look at Mexico, I just give a bit, I got to give a pinch of salt over here. So of course, you can see that those who are being positive say that, okay, more people are there, more doses are being out, but also increment there. So the thing is this, let's us work towards it. All right, so Joe Biden is going to have a new target now to administrate 200 million COVID vaccine shots. Okay, I really hope he does that for his own people. But Dr. Fauci is repeating himself. He said that this is going to be not going to be easy. Even if vaccinated, we have to keep our social distancing. And apparently he's saying that, right, there is going to be more problem coming up. So again, in USA, both sides is trying their best. I only hope that, right, it doesn't really hit the stock market, because if the stock market is being hit, then more people lost more money, and if there's no more jobs available, this is going to get into a very, very scary moment. Think about this, okay? I mean, unless you're telling me that USA is going to keep on printing money or bring the stock market higher, I mean, either it doesn't make any more sense anymore. So once the stock market, if the printing of money is going to stop and the stock market not going to go higher, then this thing could be a double slap onto anybody, and this is going to be very dangerous for a lot of people, all right? So that's why we can see that the China tech stock came down, right? China tech stock came down apparently. And what's the reason for that is because, like, example, like Tencent, Alibaba, Baidu, NetEase, these are the earlier Chinese company, all right? They are basically, selling off, okay? There's no reason for doing that, except that it's because there is the interest rate so-called climbing on the bond yield. And of course, Beijing is going to seem to be tightening measurement and delisting from US market because of the China-US current. Now the tension is mounting up actually. So apparently some of the broking company like Goldman Sachs, Macquarie and HSBC, they are cutting the share price targets for these companies. And of course, when you do that, there'll be some profit taking off the table, all right? So of course, that's the reason why we saw the Hang Seng have been coming down, especially the tech index has been coming down. It's plunged 26% or into the bear market territory for this case here. And of course, the investment from mainland China, they also have to take some profit off the table. So all these things tells you that, right, if the tech companies are not going to do well because of the mounting 10-year yields, and also now with the first quarter coming to the end, and also with the COVID-19 ongoing, it doesn't seem to be a very optimistic position. But of course, we just saw the Dow Jones going up. So that's why the big question mark is, should we get out of the market? Okay. Now, this guy at Yardeni, he is saying that no worries, my friends, just continue, because the 10-year yield could hit 3% in the next 12 to 18 months. Wow. Okay. So this guy is an expert, okay? So it's not nothing near to my. He's already at this level. I'm just here. So my point is, he's saying that no worries, everything is good, economy is recovering, and when economy is recovering, you don't need to be worried. So his target for the S&P is 4,300. Wow. So it's 8% higher than the current value now. I mean, I really wish he buy all in, put his money all in, and make a lot of money, become a multi-billionaire. All right. I wish him all the best. Okay, because in fact, he's saying that 2022, it will go to 4,008. Wow. And that's another, what, 14%. I mean, seriously, I really enjoy these people when they come on financial channels and they just say what they want to say without, in a way, responsibility, in my personal opinion. I mean, I really hope that he became a multi-billionaire, because if that type of target itself, he just had to buy all, put his fortune in, and just 18 months later, he become the richest man on earth. I think that's the right way to do it, okay? So I know I'm rubbing it in, but I just cannot accept being, when it's 4,008, that means that the Dow Jones is going to be up another 8,000 points. Yeah, another 8,000 points. So it's like, okay, all right. I just had to leave it there. All right, I'm not him. I'm not invited to CNBC. So maybe, okay, maybe. So what do we expect for this end of quarter? Okay, let's just understand this. First of all, it's going to be a long Easter weekend. Okay, do understand this. Coming Friday, the stock market will be closed. This is very important. It will be closed, so they take note of that. But the data are still going to come out. So that means there'll be still numbers. There'll be still what do you call economic figures coming out, and hence therefore, right, it will actually cause a bit of mayhem on the next coming Monday. All right, so this can take note of that. So we have the March employment data, okay, which is expecting about 600,000, and Joe Biden infrastructure plan is expected to come out on Wednesday. And of course, the market may do a further market rotational play, right? So let me inform you about how it looks like. Good Friday, Joe Biden, and of course, the 10-year yields, okay? So 10-year yields now is trading between 1.6% to 1.7%, but I told you guys, my personal take is to go higher than 1.7% by this week, okay? I'm pretty sure it will hit 1.8% this week, if I'm not wrong. Let's see when I'm right or not. So let you take a look here as well. You can see that the S&P is actually gearing higher than the NASDAQ. Rationale was because you can see NASDAQ was surging because of all the tech shares buying, but after that in mid-February, there was a severe profit taking. And now the NASDAQ is theoretically trading slightly below the S&P 500. And of course, when the S&P 500 is actually a combination of the NASDAQ counters and the cyclical epi stock counters. So when all the epicenter stock went up, right, it actually pushed the S&P higher. So S&P now is actually rightly in the middle of the two index, Dow, S&P, then NASDAQ. Okay. Now this coming Wednesday, the ADP will still be up. So 8:15 a.m. is 8:15 p.m. Singapore time. Okay, just 12 hours different. So the ADP numbers is expected to come out at 8:15. Then after that, next day we will have the initial jobless claim. And more important, the stock market will be closed, right? But the employment data is still going to come out at 8:30 p.m. on Friday. So which means that if the numbers are not that fantastic, there will be a problem on coming Monday. So traders today, you have to be very careful. If they were to do anything today, probably today till Thursday, they will do some manipulation. Okay. All right, you got my point now. That's the reason why, yes, last Friday you saw the Dow push up all the way to the closing. To me, it's always a reason for everything. All right, so this is 10-year yields. Just to take a look here. Okay, 10-year yields on 1% in just January 27. It went up by, technically like 80%. All right, to 1.7. All right, level. All right, so we're looking 70%. Okay, so basically, I'm looking at this to go up all the way to 1.8% this week. My personal take. Okay, this is my personal take. And of course, if you compare to what that guy was saying, 3% is nothing. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you guys, I am actually very, very conservative right now. Okay, so let me show you the numbers first for today. For this coming Friday, the ADP numbers, they are looking at a higher number. Very interesting. ADP is the private sector, so I'm quite curious to see they bump up the numbers of the consensus so high. I don't believe it. So that's why I believe in this. When they purposely bump the figure higher, you have to be very careful. Okay. Then they were looking at a very low number for this, a low number for the non-farm payroll. So it's very interesting. So I want to see what will happen on this coming Friday. So traders, just take note, you just have to be very careful, all right, for this coming week. I'm telling you this, very, very careful. All right, so we can see that this is the currently now the yield, the last 5 days and the last 1 month on the US dollar. Now, let me explain this for a short moment, okay? Let me explain this, okay? Now, you can see that basically, all right, we have the yield now going upwards, okay? Now, if on 1%, it goes up to now 1.75%. But because of recently, there is all between this Jerome Powell spoken and Yellen came in. That's why the yield came off a little bit to about 1.68% right now. Okay. So back then, we know that the market basically got panicked a little bit when the yield goes up, right? So at the same time, you notice that, right, the US dollar also mounted up higher. You can see the US dollar mounting up. So it was actually a low of 90.80 back then. And today now it's 92.76, about basically like 2 points. So that means that as the yields is going up itself, right, the US dollar goes up. So that is definitely going to be very damaging for commodities, right? All right, because that means that with a stronger dollar is building up, the commodity shares, commodity value goes down. That's why you can see that gold price is still trying hard to recover, but every time it goes up, it gets resisted down. That is the reason why. You understand the macroeconomics. So the thing is this, if you do expect the yield to go higher, then it's very natural to see the dollar also climbing up at the same time. Now, of course, this is not mentioned in the real world. You don't see them mentioning about this, but since I'm your host now, I'm just informing you that I believe that this 10-year yield will go to as high as 1.9% by end of April. And of course, the US dollar will strengthen to about 93.5 level. So when these two are coming together at the same time, I suspect that the gold prices will come down even further. So that's why, even though I know that people are still wanting to buy gold, but I've been telling you guys to be very careful on this, okay? So just take note of that. 1.9% will be my target for this coming month of April for the 10-year yields, and 93.50 will be my target also for the US dollar. Okay, so that's why those who are trading Forex also, you may want to take note of this, okay? All right, so let's just do a quick recap of what happened on Friday, shall we? A quick recap on Friday. Now, whole of Friday, it was really, really not moving. It was really incredible, really ridiculously flat. Okay, it was so flat that, you know, it's 100 to 150 point up down range. Okay, so basically there was nothing much to, nothing much to talk about. All right, it was only at about 2:50 a.m. okay, Singapore time. That was whereby the market purposely drive down to the low of the day, and then before you know this, they push it up so fast that, like a speeding bullet. Now, I was available. I was there because I was preparing for my Saturday event, and I know that on Friday, the last 1 hour or so, there's always incredible stuff. I think that Judy was there with me. She was trading the Dow Jones and she profited. All right. So I've been telling you this from Friday. This is where they really manipulate the market. End of the day, we know they manipulated because who the hell will spend 5-6 hours of doing nothing and then suddenly the last 1 hour and buy things at a higher price? I mean, come on, man. You can buy things cheaper, right? Why should you buy things at the last 1 hour, right? So obviously they bought it the last hour, okay, for last hour. And what did they buy? I show you this. They bought this. Okay, let me just go back for you. Oh wait, sorry. Okay, never mind. The news is here. Sorry. So you see that the S&P 500 closes at record because the Dow jumps 450 points as stock rally in the final minutes of trading. What final minute? Final 60 minutes, okay? Okay, so what did they buy? Okay, it was only up by 65 points, okay, in the earlier part of the day. Then suddenly the buying come in, right? Went up 150 points? No, it was 150 points in the last 8 minutes, but it was 400 points during the whole an hour, okay? And it was buying into what? Apple. Yeah, buying Apple. That's why I told you this morning, I give you the Apple story. All right, they bought Apple, they bought banks, they bought energy, and they bought materials, okay? All in the final minutes of the day. Oh my God. are you telling me that suddenly the last half an hour or last 8 minutes you decided to have an eureka moment and you try to buy into all these counters? Sometime in life you must understand this. It doesn't happen this way. There's not a good reason for that. And I've been telling my friends this. Look, if you want to sell a put option to people, sorry, you want to buy a put option from people, right? You need to push the price all the way up. So that is whereby the put option will be cheap. And when it's cheap, people will buy. The smarter people will buy. So what they do is a bit of manipulation. They push the cash market up first. So the put option will be very cheap. Then after that, they come in to buy as many put as possible. And then later on, if the stock market do pull down, this put option will worth a hell of money. This is always an outright manipulation. I've been telling people this. So you can see that JP Morgan shares went up by 1.7%, Bank of America up by 2.7%. And of course, even though that the consumer price is going up in America, but still they're telling you it's easiest, okay? Apparently tell you that, right? There's no need to worry because the data show the price pressure has tamed. Oh my God, I don't know where they get this data from, but nonetheless, it's been going on same time. No need to mention too much. We will let the market decide. Because at the end of the day, you cannot hide a gallon of milk. If this is this price, this price. You cannot say that it's not this price, okay? And you can see people in America, they're all complaining on the Facebook. They're saying that the price has went up by 10 to 20%. And again, you know, there's nothing can be done, okay? And that is what is happening right now. I'm quite sure later on they're going to blame Evergreen because of the Swiss Canal thingy that causes the price go up again. I'm quite sure they're going to come something. They'll say something like this, okay? So anyway, the media now is saying that, right, okay, they're expecting the Asian market to be muted. That was something interesting. I didn't expect that. And they're saying that, right, the optimism, will it be continuing? Of course, it will continue. Very clear, it will continue because the media are basically doing a great show on this. And of course, end of the day, they are saying that why don't we just buy the 30 Dow Jones stocks? It'll be very safe and stuff like that. So all I can say is this, guys, you can do what you want to do. My job here is to tell you that you should be very careful and do your own risk assessment, okay? All right. So let's do a quick recap of what happened on Friday, shall we? Okay, first of all, the opening price was here on Friday, right? So it's very clear, as I said before, when the market is above pivot 1, you generally have to look for the buy, all right? So above OP, above pivot 1 is a buy. I already said that, and indeed it happened, okay? And the KSI was green in color, so obviously it's all right with the KSI green. As long as the market stays above OP, it's a buy. And I repeated this on the group chat on Friday, but incredibly on Friday, I think everybody was taking a holiday break. No one really talks. Okay, so not too sure what's happening, but nonetheless, this is actually going on, all right? So actually, by doing that, it created a CCRY positioning for today. We will see what happened, okay? So everybody take a look now. Okay, we go to the intraday chart. So once the market opened, okay, you can see that once the market opened and trades above the opening price, it's a buy already. So if you look carefully, right, all right, there were a few occasions that it was a very clear buy above OP, stuff like that. Now, the one that really takes home is this guy here itself, okay? So you can see that this is the one. This is a BMB. This is a color change. This is a color change that comes with the above OP, above P1, and it was a buy. And of course, in just 1 hour, the Dow Jones went up almost 300 points in just 1 hour. Wow. So that's why the BNB is very powerful. You see BNB around you, and if it basically comes with the 3 strategies, right? You're going to make a lot of money. And that's what you need to do. You just have to follow the system and make money. And of course, those who are available on Friday, on Friday, Saturday morning, you have probably made money. Yeah? Congratulations for this. I think Judy made money. And of course, this is a friend of mine. She also made money. Okay, all right. So what happened? You can see that in the hours. Okay, basically you can see the timing. Basically what happened. Okay, so entered early. Then after that, bought about this price here. This was the price that he bought. You can see the timing here. Right. Okay, let me just show it to you the timing. This is the timing that he buys. Oh, she buys, sorry. Okay, actually 2 of them. A bit confused. Okay, so anyway, both of them bought here, okay, because the CCRY. Of course, the stop loss was not triggered because they put somewhere further away. And after that, they actually added more position towards the end. Yeah, indeed, after that, they added more position. So they only actually take profit this morning. Yeah, this morning they took profit. You can see from the timestamp, you can see that they took profit only this morning. Okay, all right. So you can see they bought on the 26th. then they sold at 29. Okay, so this is really real life stuff. You cannot lie about this. End of the day, making money is really possible as long as you follow rules, of course. All right, so this is a person that wake up quite late, quite early in the morning to trade. Okay. All right, now of course, I went through some of the materials and see what has really happened. Why were there some profit taking? Why the market pushed up on Friday? Then I saw this pretty interesting from Bloomberg. Bloomberg says that Goldman Sachs, okay, sold a block trade. Okay, so apparently on Friday, you can see that Goldman Sachs sold a $10.5 billion block trade. Okay, so that basically that was interesting. So they sold Baidu, they sold Tencent, they sold Bishop. And the thing is this, why they sell that? Well, there's no answer to that, but there's some speculation. They are saying that, right, it's tied to some hedge funds. And apparently, right, probably is because there was some margin calls on some heavy leverage position. So apparently someone has leveraged heavily and is wrong right now. But the question is, the stock market is up, right? How to be wrong? So the only way can be wrong is that the market goes up. So no choice, someone has to actually, have to unload. Okay, and this guy was formerly Julia Robertson protege, all right? So, and Tiger Management Analyst Bill Wang. So these are the top guys, and they have basically seems to be unloading position. So of course, Goldman Sachs declined to comment. Okay, no one's commenting anything. Basically, everyone say no comment. Okay, I don't believe in no comment. I just that no comment is not an answer in legal law. It's just that I don't tell you. Okay, but if you say no or yes, it's an answer. So all I can say is this: to me, when things happen like this, right, it could be just a very good indication that why things is happening. All right. So if it's going to be a margin call issue, it will be very scary because we saw what happened in 2008 and 9. It was also due to margin call that causes the market to collapse. Okay. So this is what happened on Wall Street. So you guys had to make a decision and see what you want to have to say for yourself. Okay, guys. So now let's just go live right now to the live market. Okay. This is where we go live. All right. To do some financial sharing. Okay. Now, this is the Dow Jones right now. Okay, Colin says that show more block sales selling now. Okay, okay. All right, I will not comment. I will just only say that I'm smiling, that's all. Okay, now today, the Dow Jones. Now, Friday, the Dow Jones went up all the way. It was a very strong closing. So it breached past my technical point. So let me bring to you now my technical point. So on Friday, you can see right here, guys, Friday. Okay. Friday, you can see that the market broke up by technical point. This was the first time. This was the second time. So do you see that? This is the first time. This is the second time. Now, I want you to look closely at this point B here. Okay, watch B because I'm going to go back into and let you take a look at what I am actually want you to watch out for. Because if you look closely, the MA now, this is the MA 30, right? The MA 30 is also closing in. Okay, the MA 30 is closing in now. I'm always a guy who believes in patterns. So when there's a pattern ongoing, you just have to be very careful on that. And I'm going to move the charts first just to present my case better. So, okay, guys, can you see the chart right now? This is what is happening. Okay. Now, what I'm saying that, right, would there be a potential deja vu effect? Will there be a potential deja vu effect? Now, of course, why am I saying that? Obviously, on the buyers, I'm actually short in the market. So that's why I'm sharing this. So let's just go right back now to 2020 February period. Okay, let's just go back in. Okay. Now, this is February. I want you to take a look right here. Okay. So this is also first time the market basically went up, then it came back down, then tested the trend line, go back up again. This is the second time what I say B, right? So we can see that we saw the market try to go up. Okay, the market tried to go up, create a new level. Then after that, okay, there was series of black candles. Okay, a few black candles. Then after that, the key point is this here. The key point is when the market starts to stay incredibly above the MA 30. Then after that, the next time it closed below it, that was where the market basically collapsed. So why am I bringing you this picture in? Because incredible. All right, we are actually seeing something of sort of similar. And also, as I told you, right, this coming Friday, the stock market is closed, but there'll be the NFP, right? Now, of course, the NFP data, if it's not going to be nice, it will cause a bigger problem. And if the stock market is closed on Friday, then obviously, if I'm an investor, I'm a trader, I may not want to hold long position today onwards, right? So there is a rationale why I can see now the Dow Jones is coming off this morning. I can also understand why last Friday they purposely pumped the Dow Jones all the way up. You can understand my point now? Can you track my flow? If you can track my flow right now, please key number 1. Okay, if you understand that what am I hinting to you, please key number 1 right now in the Facebook group chat. Okay, because if you can see, it's more like a plan. Okay, closing at a high, okay, causing people to buy, and then killing all the short sellers. And then after that, this morning, you can see the Dow Jones immediately gapped down for some don't know what reason. Because I was looking at IG market weekend data, it was actually it's supposed to be gap up. So I also don't know why this morning gapped down. Okay, that's the second thing. Then of course now we know that there was block sale ongoing. Okay, so again it's on Friday, and we know the COVID cases are all running up. So, and Friday is an NFP, but the stock market is closed. Okay, so it's like, wow, okay. So it's all coming in at the same time. So it's just, wow, okay. Anna, no. Anna, no. I'm not looking at a 40% correctional move. Please don't quote me, okay? I'm not looking at that. I'm short. That's for sure. I can tell you this, okay? But you're telling me that am I looking at a 40% drop? I don't know. I don't think so, lah. But again, don't quote me. I don't know. No comment. Okay, really. But I can tell you this, if the market breached the MA30 and close below MA30, then you must be very careful. This one I can tell you up front. Careful. So now we fast forward the tape to today. And I'm going to bring it up again. Okay, you see that now? So where are we now? Well, we are still quite far away from MA30, so no worries on that. From now to MA30 level, we are about about how many points? 400. About 500 points. We're still 500 points away. So I think it's still a long way to go. So no worries on that. And doesn't mean that I say it will happen. Okay, you can see that every time when the market hit MA30, the market rebound. Every time hit MA30, the market rebound. So not necessarily the market will go down this time. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, but again, what if I'm right? So that's why I'm just sharing with you. I'm just sharing. Okay, so of course, I know that you guys want me to say this, and I know for the sake of you guys, just for the fun of it, okay? For the fun of it, if the market really break below MA30, now I'm not expecting a full correctional move of 40%, what Anna just said, but maybe to MA200 will be a pretty interesting level, and that is 30,200. Wow, that's a lot of money, right? Because currently now is 32,950. So for the market to drop all the way down to this point here, that is, wow, 2,750 points. Wow, one contract can yield you as much as $27,000. Okay, so would that be possible? Well, I really don't know. Okay, so all I can say is this: I rather just keep it safe, watch the market, and enjoy myself, and let the market decide. Okay, I'm not here to tell you that will it happen or not. So let's take a look. Okay, yeah. Indeed, Gracie, I also thought that it should be closed. I mean, I thought that the market is closed on Friday. The NFP will be actually next week. Usually that's the case, right? But apparently I just confirmed it's across the board that this coming Friday is NFP. So that's why I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah. And the stock market is closed. There's no way you can react. Is the CFD going to be open? Yeah, that's the point. The CFD market is going to be open, right? So that means there'll be a little bit of low liquid. Low liquid, you understand what I mean? Low liquid. That's why be very careful. Okay, so traders, where am I coming? Okay, that's why today and MAO is gonna be very powerful. Okay, got an idea now? Cool. Okay, so sorry I bite into Hang Seng time already. Let's look at Hang Seng right now. I'm so sorry. Carry away. Gosh, sorry. Okay, Hang Seng. Wow. What happened to Hang Seng? Incredibly. Let's look at Hang Seng first. Okay, so Hang Seng gap up this morning. Expected Hang Seng has gap up this morning. Okay, there's an extra line there. Where's the extra line there? Sorry, get carried away. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, Oh, interesting. I saw something there. Oh, okay. Everybody take a look at Hang Seng right now. Hang Seng opening price today is below pivot 2, So below OP, below pivot 2, it's a sell because KSI is red in color. That's the first thing to take note. Second thing, all right, there's something here. Look at this, guys. Look at it. This is my TSCB on the day chart. And a TSCB, the CB line, the circuit breaker line is exactly the same level, almost the same, 28,316, 28,316. Now that means that right today pivot 2 and the TSCB circuit breaker line is the same number, almost there. So if the market trigger and come down, it will be a sell already. So I repeat, if the market is coming down right now for Hang Seng, it will be a sell on Hang Seng. Okay, I repeat, it will be a sell on Hang Seng. Okay, so just traders, just take note. I'm saying that if Hang Seng is to come down, Hang Seng will be a sell below OP. All right, traders, just take note of that. Okay. This Anna, I think you just saw, right? I repeat to you, this is from CNBC, unless I totally get it wrong, Hannah. Okay. I mean, no point of me debating on this because you can see on CNBC. Let me just bring it back to you. Okay, this on CNBC. Stock market is closed. All right, Anna. Stock market is closed. So again, if I'm wrong, correct me. I would love to know. If market is open, that'd be good. Okay, but this on CNBC, unless CNBC got it wrong. Okay, so that's my point here. Okay, so stock market seems to be closed on Friday, but of course the CFD will still be open. Okay, the CFD will be open. That's why I say there might be some low liquidity. Okay, got it? I mean, no point that I need to lie to you guys. End of the day, we can see. Okay, okay. Okay, sorry, I bring back to speed again. Okay, so back to Hang Seng right now. So Hang Seng, if it goes below opening price, let's take a look at Hang Seng. So now Hang Seng, just on this morning, have tried to go past to pivot 2. And then Hang Seng now is not able. It got resisted at pivot 2. That's why you can see the thing is flickering back to violet. So Hang Seng first drop, it may be going towards 28,161. The second drop, it may go down, will be 28,071. But of course, that is basically Hang Seng must stay below OP lah. Because below OP, below pivot 2, then Hang Seng can come down, right? That's a rule. So if Hang Seng go down, maybe this figure will be the first figure to watch out for, 28,161. So traders, again, same thing. Later on, if it does come down, let me know, all right? Okay, thanks, guys. Okay, so this is live sharing, live trading, live for you right now. Okay. So let's go back to the charts once again. So this is the Dow Jones chart. This is the all-time high. It seems still there, 33,234. It's still there. Weekly chart-wise, well, it's a very nice chart on the weekly chart, more towards upside. But of course, we have also seen very interesting pattern here. Black, white, black, white. Sorry, black, white, white, black. Okay, so sorry. So that means that the likely pattern this week might be black. Okay, just for the fun of it, but I don't know. Okay, so let's see whether am I right later on. Okay, American don't celebrate Good Friday. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, all right. So Dow Jones, this is my longitude chart. Okay, I'll leave it alone. Okay, so let's look at the live market right now. Oh, Hang Seng is coming down already. Hang Seng is coming down already. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Now let's just understand Dow Jones today. Okay. Let me explain to you Dow Jones today. Now today the Dow Jones opening price is 33,040, and this is exactly the same. Wow. Oh my God. Am I seeing correctly? Wow. Today's Dow Jones Dow Jones opening price is exactly the same as our pivot 2 to the decimal point. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is crazy. I mean, look at it. The Dow Jones today opening price is 33,040.90. And our pivot 2 today, the pivot 2 level is 33,040.90. It's exactly the same. Oh my God. I mean, seriously, I've never seen this happen before. Really. I mean, I talk about close Yes, not to the decimal point. This is the first time I'm seeing this. So is there any implication? Well, it's very simple, guys. It's perfect level. So if the market stays above OP today, the Dow will go up. I'm going to say up front here. If the market goes above OP today, the Dow will go up. Who knows? It will go to 33,000 rather easily, to even to 33,520. It is possible. But if the Dow Jones stay down, wow, this is going to be bad. Likely the Dow Jones may basically covers the entire last Friday's yellow bar. So how much is that? FYI. The opening price on last Friday was 32,677. So there is a possibility to see the Dow Jones coming down all the way to close to 32,677. Okay, so it's either going to see an all-time high level today, as Yuming has mentioned, yeah, 33,520, or we may even see a 32,677. I don't know. But again, I want to stress this, my friends. The KSI is green in color, hence therefore, the market is still going to be more towards the buying side. So maybe every pullback itself to KTR -1 to -3, if any CCRYs, look out for buy. Okay, look out for buy. But FYI itself, right, today is the first time as a creator of the pivots, okay? I mean, okay, the developer, the creator, the developer. Okay, the number is the same. Wow, this is really incredible. I mean, seriously, this is really incredible. I've not seen this before. Really, yeah, I mean, seeing market for so long, I never seen this before. This is really incredible. Okay, so traders, take note of that. The KSI is green. All right, so if you even you're short selling the market, do remember to take profit along the way. This is very important information. You must take profit along the way because the KSI is still green. Okay, got it? Okay. All right, let's just look at the NASDAQ right now. Whoa. Okay, NASDAQ is coming off again. NASDAQ opening price. Okay, today opening price of NASDAQ and the high got a problem here. Now today the NASDAQ opening price and the day high is the same. The day high and the NASDAQ opening is the same. So whenever you see a flat top like this, that means that there's selling pressure. But I thought that Friday we saw some movement, right? Exactly, Friday we saw the market went up. So why is it selling now? Again, I'm not too sure what constitutes to today's selling. But what we can see right now, the 38.2, which is 12,874 is there for first support, which the NASDAQ now is seemingly going nearer and nearer to touch it. So if the NASDAQ can touch 12,874 and then rebound, that could be a very good support there. Okay, it may touch and rebound, right? But if the NASDAQ goes below this figure, then the next level it might be going will be the next level. Now the MLP has been broken here, so that means that the next MLP will be here, 12,809. Okay, 12,809. 12,809. Okay. All right. So these are the levels to watch out for the market. Okay, 12,809. That will be for the NASDAQ today. Okay. So NASDAQ, this is the NASDAQ now. NASDAQ has just broke below the MA30 again. The NASDAQ has just broke below the MA30 at 12,930. So that is why there is probably some selling now. 12,930 is the MA30 and the market is trading below. The MA200 now is at 12,520. So that will be the MA30 level, MA200 level for the NASDAQ to be looking out for. Okay, so this is the level to watch out. All right, S&P 500 as request. Now, S&P 500, you can see pretty clearly. This is the moving MLP today. The MLP today is about 39.47, so we are about there. Trend line wise, I'm still keeping my trend line. My MA is around 39.12, so that is the level to watch. This one I take away. This is the BNB, right? That confuse you. I think it's away. Okay. All right, so we can see that this is the MLP 39.47. If the S&P break 39.47, that might be some selling all the way to 39.12. That is the MA30. Okay. All right. Now, how about the Hang Seng, the longitude? Now, Hang Seng is still trading around the opening price for today. Okay, MLP for today for Hang Seng is at 28,039. MA30 is on top, so that's why Hang Seng have this bit of selling pressure. So 28,860 level is the MA 30. All right, so that is what you have for Hang Seng. And DAX. DAX is like all-time high, right? So of course, DAX to the MLP will be somewhere around here. So if DAX pull back, then the first support will be 14,790. Okay. All right, so that is the, oops, sorry. So that is the equity market viewership. Are we doing the cryptocurrency after gold? Okay, so for those who are still waiting for my cryptocurrency update, it'll be after gold. All right, just to inform you. Okay, so let's look at gold right now. This is gold on the last Friday. You can see that it was just basically up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, this spike here basically trapped a lot of bulls, and almost instantly in half an hour, it basically whitewashed all the bulls of the day. And then after that, it tried to recover and went sideways. So basically, in short, the gold is trading sideways. Now, someone mentioned to me this morning, she says that, right, the market is sideways. That's why we're not making money. I mean, this is something that you must understand. Market made of three types of different cyclical pattern. It's uptrend, downtrend, and obviously sideways. Uptrend basically takes up as much as 60% to 65% of the entire market. So we're talking about the very first day it started until now, right? Periodically, 65% of the time, the market is bullish on. 15% of the time, the market is sideways. Okay, meaning after uptrend, it goes sideways, then it may go uptrend again. It may be uptrend and sideways, then downtrend. Downtrend takes about 20%. So basically, in short itself, 65 plus 20, you get about probably 85%. The market is going to trend. But majority of the trend is going to trend upwards. That's why being a bull is much better than a bear. It's just that when the bull market gets too high, overvalued, then of course, that is where if you're going to short sell the market, you must understand you might be pushed away by the bull because the market just want to go just in a very one-minded view. But of course, when that comes to the point of the highest point whereby the market cannot hold it anymore, then the market will pull back. That is a 20%. You understand that? That's why you look at it in the 10-year cycle chart, right? Bull market always take about 7 years. Then the bear market is about 2 years, and the sideways market is about 1 year. Got the idea? That's how it being the percentage arrive. So that's why when market is sideways, you have to bite the bullet, have some losses in between if there have to be, no choice, or try to be a little bit more patient and build the position for the later stage. Because when the next thing after the sideways market, right, it will become a it will be what do you call? It will be a boom. It will be after market goes sideways, it will go into directional move. Okay, this is something that you must understand. Okay, so now I got the reply from Richard. Friday job report will be closed. Friday job report will be released to a closed stock market that only occurred 12 times since 1980s. Wow, thank you, Richard, for confirming. All right, I think Richard Yo is a very good trader, and he also checked his fundamental well. So I'm quite sure his sharing is going to be valid. And of course, again, later on, I will just double confirm it. Okay, we will just see that. Okay, but nonetheless, thank you, Richard. Thank you so much to validate this. Okay, so okay, Friday stock market close. Okay, 2 years, 7 years bull market, 2 years bear market, 1 year sideways. Now, of course, again, this is just only statistics. Okay, it's a stats. Okay, so it's not 100% because we have seen down more than 7 years already. So it's just a stats. Overall, since 1896, Dow Jones created until now, right, for the last 130 years, has been always like that periodically. Only, of course, last 10 years, things have changed dramatically. Okay, because when you pump in so much money, it doesn't matter anymore. Right? Okay, so now the guys are saying that is it time to buy up the gold, physical gold? Well, my mom asked me this weekend. She asked me last weekend, sorry. And I told her, no, mom, hold on. Don't buy gold first. I said, let's keep for a while. I think gold will go down a bit lower. So she asked me, how low will it go? I said, I don't know. Then she told me, why you don't know? I thought you're under the financial market. I said, I'm in the financial market. Doesn't mean I know. All right. But I did tell her, another 2-3% is possible. But in my heart, it's 5%. This is my personal take. All right. So let's just don't quote me on this. I'm just informing you what I share on the dinner table with my parents. Okay. Okay. So let's see what happened on Gold Friday. Okay. Thank you. On Friday. So on Friday, the gold opening price was between the two pivots, but the KSI was green in color. So that means that the market stay above OP, generally it will go towards a pivot 1, which actually almost happened. All right, the target, it actually happened, sorry. The high was 1730, the high was 1736.65 and the opening price was 1726, and our pivot was incredible. It predicted the high of the day. That means that when the market opened, right, I did mention on last Friday, I said that if the goal to go up, right, it may go to pivot 1, and really the goal really went to pivot 1, 1736. When you touch there only, the market pulls back. Wow, this is really powerful, all right? So that is why I love my pivot so much. It's really ridiculous. Look at the way, the pinpoint accuracy of it. Look at it, my friends. Pinpoint accuracy. This number 1763 was available on Friday morning at 6 a.m. And yet the gold price basically got supported at my TSCB level at 1722. You can see that it got supported at 1722. It came with a BNB, FYI, a BNB, then followed by a color change. Then after that, it goes up, and the moment it goes up, right, it touches the 1736 perfectly and then come down. Oh my God. I mean, seriously, anybody have a system that display numbers like that? I mean, end of the day, this is something that you cannot deny. I mean, this is something that all of us have this indicator. We all have this indicator at home or office, and we know that there's this particular level at 1736. And the gold market really knows that. And he just go there and touch the level and pull back. Now, this is not the first time we see something like this. It's phenomenal. So just like today is right. The opening price of the Dow and the pivot 2 is exactly the same level. I mean, seriously, I did not do that. I really did not do that. So it's incredible. I am just so, it's such a scary thing. In fact, my hair now is actually coming up. Okay. So guys, do what you need to do today. All right. Do what you need to do today for your trading. I think you roughly can hear from my voice that you should do what you need to do, okay? Now, I'm not saying the market will go in a single direction. Who knows, it may go above OP and go all the way to 33,500. It is all possible, okay? Because the market opened at pivot. What more do you want? Okay. All right, so let's look at the gold market now, shall we? Someone just asked me, will gold go down by 5%? I don't know. Or go down 1659? I don't know. I really don't know. All right, please don't quote me. I can't tell you things that I don't know. All right, but I can tell you things that I can share with you. Let me bring it to you now. Let's share with you now. First of all, okay, I bring away all these lines away. It's confusing. First of all, today you can see now, if I put my MA30, you can see that something very crazy on MA30. Look at it. Now, ever since this point here, okay, that was on the 17th of March. Every other day, the MA30 is just being revisited, okay? And of course, days like this, this one, 5 days, for 5 days in a row, 5 days in 6 days, all right? The market touches MA30 and pull back. You go through MA30, pull back, MA30, pull back. So for 5 days in 6 days, right? The market hit MA30 and pull back. So today, the MA30 happened to be 1732 level for gold. And today's high is also 1732. Today's high is also 1732. So again, is this by chance, or is a fluke? I leave it to you to decide, okay? But I'm just telling you this: if the market cannot close above the MA30, right, very high chance gold will have to go down. All right, I repeat myself: very high chance gold will have to go down. Okay, this is something that you must understand this. So how low will you go down? Well, I don't know, but I can give you MLP first for today. The MLP for gold today is somewhere around here, and that's where we are now, 1729. So the gold is trying to figure it out to stay around above the MLP. But if the gold loses MLP, then today the first visit, I think it will be the BNB SL, because the BNB came on last Thursday, and on Friday you can see that the gold actually came down to the BNB SL level and rebounded. Yeah, so you can see that the BNB has a very structural key point to inform you. All right, very structural key points to inform you. All right, I just saw Hang Seng has came down. Hang Seng has came down as we expected. Okay, Hang Seng has came down. Let me bring you Hang Seng. Boom. Okay, Hang Seng chart. Wow, Hang Seng has came down. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh, wow, Hang Seng has came down. Congratulations to those who have traded alongside with me, Hang Seng. All right, Hang Seng has came down. I believe some of you have made money. That's why I see a lot of text messages coming in now to congrat me. All right, congratulations to all of you. I'm happy that you make money. Yeah, I'm always happy you getting money. Okay, I'm always happy for you. Wow, okay, I received text messages, quite a handful, say that they make money and they thank me for that. I really am happy for you guys, really. I mean, seriously, I mean, all these are live trading and I'm showing you live right here. So there's no way I can bluff you right now. It's ongoing live. So, okay, that's something that you can see from there. Okay, so I'll move this away. Okay, sorry. So this is the first one I want to show to you. Sorry, there's something wrong in my screen right now. Wait, Okay, something wrong with my Facebook right now. I cannot see your wordings right now. Okay, never mind. Okay, so the gold weekly chart still looks pretty not that optimistic. So a bit of more downside to go for gold. So watch out for gold. Traders, be careful. Now, silver, I already tell you, silver is still going to go down. I know, again, I repeat, I know that some of you have subscribed to some what do you call? Some newsletter and telling you that the gold silver ratio is 1:22 right now. Hence, therefore, silver will go up. But let me be upfront here. If gold is coming down based on the natural of it itself, right? Silver will come down. I mean, there was a period whereby silver went earlier, faster, higher than gold. But that was when gold was also going up. So the thing is this, I've not really seen before that gold goes down and silver goes up. I really don't think so. All right, I can be wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize on that. So I'm going to say up front here, if the gold prices start to go down because the dollar increase in strength or the 10-year yields go higher, then I believe that the first level for silver to go down is $24.40, the same level I've been mentioning to you guys. And I strongly believe that silver may only see some real support when it hit $23.50. Because that is where you can see back then in December last year and November, that was whereby it got heavily supported back then. So if I'm a short seller in silver and I know silver is going to come down, I will short all the way down to breach the stop loss of most buyers. Then that is whereby all the stops will be out already. Then of course I will buy back my shorts and then I may buy from the bottom. So rather than you buy silver right now, you may want to give a little bit more room. There's another $1.30 right now for silver. Let silver price come down a little bit more and then hit 23.50. Probably at that time will be a better time to buy silver. Okay, that's only if you want to buy silver. And of course, if that happens itself, right, you can see there will be the changeover. The MA 200 may go above the MA 30, and that will create a death cross, which of course will cause a lot of ripples, a lot of fundamental technical traders like, okay, time to sell silver, and that probably might be a good time to look to buy silver. It's always like that. When everybody says a sell and the market don't go lower, that's a good time to buy. So when everybody asks you to buy and the price is still coming down, then obviously it's still a good time to sell. You understand? All right, this is why we do this very differently. And of course, why we are able to make money, because we always look at the chart from a very different perspective, okay, of stuff. Okay, I got an idea now? Okay, right. Okay, so that is silver for you. Okay, so let's look at gold this morning, shall we, for gold. Now, for gold this morning, the opening price for gold is here. Opening price of gold is between the two pivots, very, very, very close to each other. So KSI is still green in color, incredibly, and there's no blue bars at the bottom. So that's why if the gold stay above OP, it will go and test again 1736, the same level, right? Apparently 1736. But if gold comes down, then gold will touch this point here, and that's 1721. So apparently these two numbers are something that we saw on Friday. It seems to repeat itself. So I'm gonna say this up front. If gold price come down, 1721 will be the first support, 1736 will be the resistance. Okay, for gold today, right? But again, it's prone towards the upside if the market, because KSI day chart is green in color. Okay, all right, so that is gold. All right, now we're going to go into our Bitcoin. Oops, sorry. So Bitcoin on Sunday, yesterday, 28th of March, okay, we can still see Bitcoin trading. Now, Bitcoin, you can see that we have three wins. We have one loss and one nil trade, meaning not completed yet. So totally, there were 5 trades, 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 sideways trade. But how we trade is the same thing. You just have to follow the KCX, and then you trade accordingly. So of course, when the CCRY comes with the KSI green, obviously the upside will be much easier, okay? So this is something that I must explain. So this one, when the price is coming down, some people ask me, Cal, the price is coming down, how come we don't go for buy? Because do you see any color change? Yes, indeed, the KCX may turn to green, but there's no color change, you have to wait. So it's not a traditional indicator whereby you have a buy price here, you have to buy again. No, it's not trade in this way. You have to follow the colors, right? You have to follow the colors. So once the KCX turns green, you wait for color to change from red to yellow, then you buy. That is very, very important. You cannot just randomly does that. Okay, you cannot randomly just does that. Okay. Okay. Yes, indeed, Anna, it's very unusual. Really, something new. 12 times in the last, what, many? 40 years. Okay, so that's why incredible. Okay, so that is the Bitcoin last Friday's sharing. So last yesterday's sharing, my bad. Let's look at today's Bitcoin on the day chart. All right, now because we have more and more traders coming on to the day chart, so I need to do more day chart sharing. Okay, so this is Bitcoin now on the day chart. Okay, the Bitcoin opening price for today is between the 2 pivot. KSI is green in color. Hence, therefore, if the Bitcoin stay above OP, Bitcoin may be going to 56,881. But if Bitcoin goes below OP, then there is a possibility that see Bitcoin go to 53,000. So 56,881 is the first target. Then 53,614 will be the bottom target. Now, the KSI is green in color. Hence, therefore, it's more to the upside. But at the same time, there's a blue bar at the bottom. Hence, therefore, right, that means the bull and bear are going to struggle to fight one another. So watch the market OP as a guide and follow through. So there will be a little bit of turbulence today, definitely, with 2 indicators giving separate direction. Okay. Now, that is Bitcoin. So let's take a look at this, what do you call, Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum. Now, Ethereum, actually, there was a CCRY 2 days ago. There's an Ethereum CCRY. So logically, it's a buy on Ethereum on this Sunday. All right. But at the moment now, it's flipped back to CCYR. So theoretically, if you have bought Ethereum on Sunday, you must technically cut your position. If you don't want to cut your position, your stop loss has to be in place. So now for traders who are still holding Ethereum, if you don't want to hold, you don't want to cut loss, you can just wait for a while. But those who are actually who went long on Friday, on Sunday, if you're long in Ethereum, then you may want to consider to cut a position first, wait for it then a CCRY, then buy up again. So I'm not gonna mince my words on this. So I repeat myself, for those who actually bought Ethereum on Sunday due to the rules, then maybe today you can consider to cut first and wait for the market to get better. But of course, the KSI now is green in color, but also there's a blue bar at the bottom. This also tells you there's a bit of mixed signal between both of them. So traders on this Ethereum on the day chart, you just have to consider and weigh yourself in terms of which side will be better for you. Okay. All right, so that will be the cryptocurrency sharing, and I know that it's 9:46, a bit longer than usual, but I told you this today is a lot of financial information to share with you. That's why I'm a bit longer than usual. Now I'm going to come to the alternative market analysis. That is usually more to the bearish side. So if people doesn't want to listen, you can actually now log off. It's okay. All right. For those who want to continue to listen to me for the next probably 5 minutes more, I will be able to tell you some of the key stuff that's ongoing in the financial world. There's a little bit more to the bearish side of the market. All right. So traders, if you're not comfortable, you can just exit right now. Okay. 10 seconds. Okay, guys, welcome back. Okay, so let me continue my alternate market views. Okay, so this is definitely on the bearish side because at the moment now the market is so high. To buy is always definitely it's going to take a bit of risk, but not to buy that means you're going against the trend. So the question is this: how? So I keep on telling people this: when the system call for buy, just buy, but maybe buy lesser. And if the system call for sell, short a bit more, but put your risk management involved. Okay, that is how you do and tackle when the market is at all-time high or near the all-time high level. Okay, so obviously this is clear. 1 + 1 = 3. Basically means that you can see the S&P is climbing up very powerful since last year. But you look at the asset that Federal Reserve in buying, look at it. It's basically going in the same tandem direction. It's like every time when Federal Reserve pump in more money into the system, the S&P 500 climbs. And it comes to a point that the two of them look identical. So that's why I say that it's very clear this market was not driven by economy recovery. It's very clear it's extra money that came in that basically create the market to go higher. So if the Federal Reserve stop this, if they ever stop, in fact, then of course the stock market will have a problem. So if 1 + 2 = 3, so theoretically, if 3 - 2 = 1, all right? So you get an idea now? So if the Federal Reserve stop pumping the money, then the market will have to taper, okay? So this is the FINRA, okay? Basically, this is data until February 2021. So it's a real margin debt growth that is basically, you can see the debt growth is going ridiculous. And of course, the S&P also growing. But there's something that I want to share from this chart here is quite incredible. Is that whenever there is a recession, okay, recession is where it's denoted by the gray area. Whenever there's a recession, all right, you can see that the debt growth goes down. And of course, when that happens, you also see that the S&P goes down. So that is very normal, right, in recession. But now we have a recession since quite a while ago, but you can see that the debt is going up and S&P also going up at the same time. So that is my question here. I thought we are in recession, but the market doesn't see that way. And of course, we are looking at all-time high. So obviously, why? Because the amount of money that is debt, the margin is really going beyond. Now, this is back in 1997. So we are at all-time high level. So you can draw a chart right here as well, right? Are we near a potential top right here? I don't know, right? It's up to you to how you see it at this moment right now. But basically, I'm just warning traders that you just have to be very careful. You just don't want to, do that, okay? This Anna asked, there's a lot of news in the first 30 minutes. Indeed, it's over the weekend, a lot of news. My view on the impact, definitely the Suez Canal blocking that will cause the commodity prices to be some spike. I mean, think about this. They have been touched with the canal blocked so long. So obviously commodity prices itself, right, will surge a little bit because that means the lack of supply in the market. But I don't think this is going to be forever. And of course, what happened is that after a few days later, when they managed to release, get the vessel off from the canal, I think the price will come back down again. So there will be a temporary surge, but it's not going to be a much impact. Yeah, this is my personal view. All right, that's why you don't see me covering much on Suez Canal, because to me, it's just a matter of time. Unless this thing will stay there perpetually for some time, then we have a problem. So this sort of small little movement, I don't really see to that, my personal take. Okay. All right. So I hope I answer you this, Anna. All right. So last one will be from this Steve Henrich once again. Now, why am I bringing this? Because I just want to remind you. I know that this is going to be a bit of tiring here, because what he's trying to do is this. He basically tells you to take S&P 500 stocks, right? And if it goes above the 200-day MA, in terms of percentage, usually at a pretty high level. Maybe when you say high, it's about 85%. So somewhere around here. So what he's trying to say that, right, whenever it's near to the 85%, usually the market will have some correctional move because it's moving way beyond the MA 200. So the last time this happened, that was very clear cut, was back in last year, February, March period. So now we are actually having this, right? But you can see the market is not reacting. There were periodic sell off, but nothing of the same magnitude. So now we are even higher level at 93.59 level. This is really the all-time high level. So it means the current price now and the moving average so far away each other, right? There's a big discrepancy here. And of course, when it's so far away, there's a very good chance the market may want to do a pullback. So he's just reminding people that just prepare for something. But again, if you're just going to take this from it, you see that you're technically wrong by 300 points on S&P 500. So I am just informing you that what is happening right now, but end of the day, is a decision. Whether you see as an opportunity money or you think that it's probably the way for a pullback to buy, it's up to you as an individual to make the final decision. All right. So anyway, this is from Steve Henrich, and I say that he's a very good chartist, but he has been calling for sell for quite a while. So probably you may want to take a pinch of salt. Okay. All right, that will be all for today's MAO. Thank you for holding on for so long for me. And I told you guys that this today will be a bit longer than normal because of a lot of fundamental technical stuff. I just want you guys to understand this, okay? So again, let's recap. The most important thing is today we already confirmed that there is a very good chance. It's very good chance that there might be some profit taking today because this coming Friday is an NFP result, but the stock market is actually closed. Hence, therefore, traders may actually take profit before it come Friday. All right. So traders, thank you very much for today. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.